I watched my friend lose $700,000 in a single 10 minutes phone call. And what's happened next changed everything. I thought I know about money because the exact mistake he made is making everyone right now. So if you don't fix it, you are destroying your future. His name was James. For 15 years, he was the definition of discipline. No shortcuts, no holidays, no luxury cars. He saved $700,000 through pure grit. Everyone called him successful, but James had one massive gap in his knowledge. He knew how to work for money, but he had no idea how money actually works. That one gap cost him every cent. James thought speed was the answer. He was always hustling, flipping properties, chasing fast cash, moving from one deal to the next. He was running 100 miles an hour, but he was in a treadmill. His friend Marcus did opposite. He bought one small property, then he waited. Then he bought 4 units. Then again he waited long. 5 years later, James had some cash flow, but Marcus had a network 5 times bigger than James. James confused being busy building wealth. He was moving fast, but he wasn't actually built anything that could stand without him. And James sold a small business that he built in 8 years for $2 million. He felt like a king. But the person who bought this scaled the business in 3 years and sold that business in $20 million. James thought it was unfair, but it is the law of wealth. The person who owns the system always beats the person who works in the system. James was always on the wrong side of the table. He was selling his time and acid while the wealthy buying them. He never learned the most powerful tool in the world because he was too busy working on that. James was terrified of death. He thought, no death, no rest. So he bought $1 million house in cash. His neighbor bought the same house in the same street, but he only put $200,000 and borrowed the rest. 3 years later, the house grew 10% in value. James made 10% return of his money, but his neighbor made 50% return of his actual money. Because he used someone else's money as a debt. Same house, same growth, but the neighbor's money worked 5 times harder. James' fear of death didn't protect him, it kept him small. James thought saving was wealth building, but it's just a survival. Look at McDonald's. Most people think they are selling burgers, but the real reason behind this, they're running a real estate empire, $45 billion. The burger just paid the bill. The real estate built the wealth. James had burger money, salary, flip business income, but he never owned equity. He had nothing that grew while he slept. He had just $700,000 in his bank account, losing its value to inflation, and then a ringtone came. A trusted friend called him a safe deal in gas and oil with guaranteed return. He wanted that fast result he has been chasing his whole life because he had no foundation, no leverage, no equity. He put it all in, every single cent from 15 years of sacrifice. 2 years later, the deal collapsed. Money just didn't dip, it vanished. 15 years of work gone in a heartbeat. The problem wasn't the deal. The problem was that James never built a system. Well, they don't win because they find better deals. They win because they built a foundation of leverage and ownership. They never risked the whole system on one bet. James didn't have a system. He only had a money, and money without a system disappeared quickly. James' story happened every single day. If you are tired of treadmill and want to build real foundation, follow this money blueprint. Because tomorrow I will tell you one financial decision that will change your entire life.